Oh man, that was a close one. Alright, so all we gotta do now is 6 wins. Greetings fellow Magic enthusiasts, thank you for checking out my channel. So, it's another very early morning for me. I think it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, but due to circumstances beyond my control, I couldn't record in the evening. So my schedule is now back in to recording in the morning, so if I seem a bit not awake, that might be the reason why. I got my coffee, so hopefully I can get my energy back up, get my positivity going, and have some fun playing Magic today. And what are we doing today? Well, we're gonna make it to Mythic. At least that's the goal. The goal is to make it to Mythic. I have 2 days until the rankings reset. I want to make it to Mythic before then. I'll be honest, starting off on the bottom of Gold tier has made it very difficult to make it to Mythic. So hopefully, if I can get to Mythic now, I'll start off a little bit higher up in the rankings and have a better chance of making to Mythic early on, and then test out my decks there. So what are we doing today? We are playing Naya Aggro. It is getting some of the best win rates in best of 1 right now. So I figured instead of trying something new and different, I thought I'd try something that was kind of, I won't say a for sure thing, but something that's has a pretty high win rate. And hopefully we can get into Mythic using this. So it's mostly a mono white shell, as you can see, with Halana and Alena partners thrown in. So you got red and green splashed in for that. More green than red because we're also running Snakeskin Veil. So we have 4 Hopeful Initiates, Snakeskin Veil, 2 Intrepid Adversary to pump the team, 1 Kabira Takedown as kind of a removal. I say kind of removal. It is removal, but I mean removal as well as another source of land if we need it. 4 Luminarch Aspirants, 3 Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, 1 Valorous Stance as another removal or a way to protect our creature. We got 4 Brutal Cathar as our main source of removal for removing creatures, 3 Elite Spellbinders, 2 Reidane, God of the Worthy, 2 Adelines, and 2 Skyclave Apparitions, 1 Legion Angel with 3 in the sideboard, and then 4 Halana partners, which is kind of the main reason we're splashing in the colors. So Halana and Alena really changes this deck into something that can actually last a little bit longer through the mid game. So it's not just a early game or a win in the early game or lose. It's win in the early game, and if we can get Halana and Alena out, we can keep going in the mid game. Now, if the games kind of stretch on beyond that, we're probably not going to have much of a chance. So against any type of control decks, we're going to want to kill them as quickly as possible, because once they get up to like 7 to 8 mana, I don't think we're going to be able to keep up anymore. So we have Skyclave Apparition to take care of, basically this is our removal that's not, any type of removal that's not creatures, where Brutal Cathar takes care of creatures. We're using Thalia, Elite Spellbinder, and Reidane to kind of tax our opponents, especially since there's a lot of sweepers out there right now between Doomscar and Meathook Maskers. If we have Thalia and Reidane out, it's going to make it very difficult to cast those spells, and we can play Elite Spellbinder to specifically tax whatever other card that we may not want on the board. And hopefully that'll give us enough time to get creatures out and win the game. Next, for lands, we have 3 Cave of the Frost Dragons, 2 Eiganjo Seat of the Empire, 1 Plains, 1 Forest. Basically, we have 4 of each pathways, except for the green-red, which we have 3 of. We have 1 Rockfall Vale 1 Sundown Pass, and 4 Overgrown Farmlands. And that's it for lands. I don't think there's anything else to go over, so I think that's enough talking. Let's get to the games and see how it does. So I had actually recorded like 15 games yesterday, and then realized I had my camera setting all screwed up, and it ended up deleting it all. So that kind of sucked. Alright. Nothing but 3 drops and 2 lands. That's definitely a mulligan, and we're on the draw as well. Okay, this is better. Alright, so we're gonna need more green than we do red, so we'll do it this way. That's not a very good draw, especially if we're up against mono white. Oh no. Oh no. We desperately need that 3rd mana. Oh, why are we drawing all of our 3 drops? Oh man. And when I was test playing this deck, didn't have this problem at all. Alright, so at least the first strike will keep the Intrepid Adversary at bay. Of course, unless they have Brutal Cathar or a... okay, they're basically playing the same deck we are. Okay, thank you. So what we could do is play our Elite Spellbinder. Blade of Historian. Okay, we could tax the Blade of a Historian. Because they already have 2 Adelines. It doesn't really make sense to tax that. So we'll play our own Reidane next, I think. Yeah. So if we can get Halana Alena out, I think that's what's going to give us the edge in this game. Or a Brutal Cathar. Oh boy. Okay, we can't stop Adeline. Do we play our own Reidane first? We could play our Adeline just to kind of match theirs. Right? And then we'll hold our Brutal Cathar until we're ready to attack, I think. Hopefully they're just making bad draws. Maybe a 3rd Adeline. Ooh, what is this? Flying Vigilance. Put +1/+1 on each creature that entered the battlefield under your control this turn. Oh. So they have 2 mana. Do they have anything that could... I don't think so. If we block with Adeline, they have another one. So I think this is the only block we're gonna make. Okay. Now we could go for this, except we can't. So we'll go for this. They get their Blade of Historian out, which... So we might have to get rid of that creature. Okay, so we have to make blocks. Okay, so this is a for sure kill. We'll just have to chump block here. Here. Take 4. Okay. Well, we're kind of getting flooded right now. And we definitely have to take care of this creature. No tax. All right. We could kill the Adeline with our Hopeful Initiate and Elite Spellbinder, but that leaves the air open, right? If we kill it with our own Adeline, they just play another one. So I think that's the right call. And this way, if they play another one, we can still use our own to block it. Doesn't really matter. They both die, unfortunately. Yep, okay. Hopefully they don't have any other That's a beautiful top deck. Okay, I could play it now. Take care of their Adeline. Go like this. Okay. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. We need our own. I was gonna say we need our own Halana, Alena, or Aspirant, but unfortunately, oh, ask and you shall receive, I guess. I think I want to wait a turn though, right? I could attack with Adeline now, which, if I do, I don't think they'll block it. I don't think they'll double block. Because I can kill both of these. Ooh, boy. Okay. So I'm going to need a really cheap creature next turn. I need a really cheap creature next turn. So they're going for lethal. Oh, that's weird. Yep. I have two first strikers. So I have to do that. Okay. Ho ho ho, okay. Yeah, I can do that. Alright, so what do I want to get rid of the most? Okay. I think Intrepid Adversary. I don't think they're going to want to double block this. And this should be game over. Oh man, that was a close one. Alright, so all we gotta do now is 6 wins. 6 wins to make it to Mythic. To be honest, I did not think we were gonna win that game against Mono White. Especially since my my mana was a little bit iffy. Just like this opening hand. So once again, we're on the draw, and we're gonna have to mulligan. Guess this is better. All right. What do we get rid of? Part of me is thinking Hopeful Initiate and just go for the Luminarch Aspirant. Depending on what they're playing, maybe we'll go for the Intrepid Adversary first. Into Elite Spellbinder, Brutal Cathar. This way, since we'll play the Sundown Pass first. Yep. So no turn 1. We are playing against Orzhov, so that's a lot of removal. We're playing against... Okay. Okay. So we want to play this on white. I think... Alright. So... I think I want to do this. Turn 3 Brutal Cathar. Turn 4 Halana. Oh. Okay, so they're like a super dungeon deck. So do we want to get rid of Ishin, or do we want to get rid of the Triumphant Adventurer? Because the Triumphant Adventurer can be pretty annoying. This trying to get to Mythic thing has me a little bit nervous, because I don't have a whole lot of time. Decline. No blocks. Alright. That's starting to worry me a little bit. But yeah, I think we want to go Brutal Cathar. Heavens. All attack. Hopefully we can get Halana Alena out. Decline. No blocks. What do they got? Okay, so they're Mardu. If you're a trespasser, okay. Ho ho, thank God. Alright. So we can actually make Brutal Cathar a 4/4, and we can attack with it. I mean, technically we can attack with both. We'll lose the Intrepid Adversary, but they'll lose their Graveyard Trespasser. Okay. Then we play Elite Spellbinder next turn and win the game, I guess? I'll go with no blocks. Maybe they're hurting for land? Or not. We definitely are not hurting for land. Alright. So we'll go ahead and play this on white. And then we'll do that. We can actually play both. See what they have. Oh. Okay. I think Maw the Skyclave is the scariest one. Then... okay, we'll go here. We'll go here. And... we'll go here. Okay. Go for the Lion Sash. How much is this to reconfigure? 5? This is equip 1. Alright. Victory number 2. Mythic, here we come. We are once again on the draw. With a not unkeepable hand. Okay, this is better. I think we go get Legion Angel out. So we have to start with white. Oh no. This might be the like the deck's way of saying like you have to lose. Yeah, we're already behind. Okay, so we can play this on green. We can play that on red. Could play Intrepid Adversary. I have a bad feeling that they're going to play either Brutal Cathar or a Skyclave Apparition. And I would rather lose the Intrepid Adversary than the Luminarch. Nope, they play their own Luminarch. They might pump. Okay. So that's kind of an easy trade for me. Excellent. So we can play this on white. I'm really afraid of removal, but oh, there's their third land. Okay, okay. So I was trying a mono white version that ran the Restoration of Eiganjo, but I personally thought it actually slowed the deck down a bit. So this might give us a fighting chance. Okay, that's good. Alright, so we pump the Luminarch. Luminarch pumps Halana, Alena. And we attack for 5. So they dump the land. They bring the Hopeful Initiate back. So they must have a handful of lands? Oh, okay. They're pumping their team. Okay, so I can't block the Luminarch. Okay, they must have forgot about first strike. Okay. We'll go with Frost Dragon. Alright, one thing we could do is pump up Alena to a 3, 4, a 5, 6, 5 to this, do 7 damage. It might be worth it. Okay. There. There. Okay. Let's see what they got. Usher of the Fallen. Okay. We can deal with that. Adeline. Okay. All of these have summoning sickness, so I think that's it. They can pump their Luminarch. Oh, they pumped their Hopeful Initiate. Okay. Alright, so kill this first. Do it like that. Okay, and then there you go. Mono white doesn't stand a chance against Naya. Alright, things are going a lot more smoothly than I had expected. But who knows how long this will last. You can't have... It's very difficult to go 7-0. Especially on the ladder. But we are getting to the end of the month, so... Holy crap, that's a... Hey, we're going first! Okay, that's much better. Okay, we'll keep 6, and I'll have to go like that. We can get the Luminarch out first. We're up against possibly Rakdos Artifact Sacrifice, maybe? We can play Elite Spellbinder next turn, maybe, and see what's going on in their hand. Or we can get rid of that Blood Tithe Harvester. Which can get pretty annoying. I think that's what we'll do. Before they get a chance to kill off any of our creatures, we'll go ahead and pump our Brutal Cathar. I think next turn, yeah, we'll play this. Leave up. Yes. Well, the Uncult Anvil can be kind of annoying. We can make the Experimental Synthesizer more expensive, kind of making it hard to cast it and cast whatever they get. So what we could do, all right, next. I don't know if this is a smart idea, but we're trying to be aggressive. They might double block. Okay, they don't. And turn. So we'll probably take a beating next turn. Or just 3. Maybe they're looking for land. Yep, they get it. They could play both of their anvils. Which, I don't know, I haven't had a whole lot of luck with the anvil. Alright, so we can double pump the Spellbinder and attack in the air, I think. And then they might try to remove or kill one of our creatures with the Harvester, which if they do, we'll just go ahead and do this. Angie can be pretty annoying. If we can get Halana Alena out soon, we can just win the game next turn. We do not get it. We're 1 land shy of being able to Cave the Frost Dragon. Okay. Well. I think we'll just continue doing it this way. We do have a 6/6 first strike though, and they can't target it because they would die. Well, I guess they can use their own Occult Anvil and gain a little bit of life, but I don't know if it's worth it. So they're slowly draining me, but I don't think that's gonna work out for them too well. Yep, there we go. All right, another win under our belt. We're up against Bustle? We're on the draw again. This is kind of slow, but I think I'm going to keep it, because I think... Oh, enchantments. I was going to say, I think turn 2 Thalia is going to actually be good, but now I'm not sure. Now I am not sure. Enchantments. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I think it can be good. We'll go Thalia. Though they might have a portable hole, which is going to cost them exactly 1 because they have the Jukai Naturalist to make it cheaper. Okay. Alright, so unfortunately for us, that happened, but we have Brutal Cathar. So they have no creatures to pump up next turn. And hopefully we can Elite Spellbinder next turn and take care of a Hallowed Haunting, if they have it. Okay. Thank you. Oh. But I think I want to actually go for... Yeah, I think I want to go for this. See what's in their hand. Oh. Okay. So the restoration can be kind of annoying. Michiko's Reign of Truth can be... Oof. Yeah, we don't need a third one of those. Okay. So they did that in the wrong order. Okay. So, we'll attack in the air. We might have to take, or actually we'll just block with Thalia maybe, depending on what they do. Actually, no, yeah, never mind. I thought the Portrait of Michiko was going to get the pump, but that's right. They were just getting the pump. Okay, there's the Hallowed Haunting that I was trying to tax with the Elite Spellbinder. Okay, we'll go with no blocks. Well, we could go with another Elite Spellbinder and get in for 10. Ooh, they only have one blocker? We can get in for, what was it, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Can only block one. Yep, we got it. Sure. And then next. Go right here. Next. All attack. Next. 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 Alright. Alright, so this is the game. This is the game where we either make it to Mythic or we go down one and have to win 2 more games. But if we can go 7-0, holy crap. Alright, Zappa, are you going to stop us? Are you going to stop us from getting to Mythic? Where we go first. And this is actually not too bad of a hand. It's not the greatest, though. Oh. I think we can go Luminarch. Brutal Cathar. But it kind of sucks if we end up playing Brutal Cathar with nothing to hit. Hopefully we're not against control. We haven't gone up against any control, which is actually really good for us. Though, you know, might be the end of our luck. Excellent. Excellent. We are up against mono white. So, the reason why I'm doing this, I don't know, if we draw, if we draw another land that's either red or green, that'll decide whether I play this on red or green, so that we can play Halana. I don't want to play this on green and then end up getting, I forget the other pathways names and stuff, but, I'm surprised they put the counter on Luminarch and not on the Hopeful Initiate. Because now they can't attack. Also, they play green, so I think... See? Now, it doesn't really matter which we play it on. Alright, so I think we target the Luminarch. You go ahead, do that. And hopefully they don't play another Brutal Cathar, though if they do, we can just Cathar that, and then we get double Cathar. But next turn with Alena, I think we got the game. Being on the play, I think made a huge difference, and having 2 Brutal Cathars, and we got the lands. Like, everything went really well for us this game, so our opponent's gonna have to pull something crazy off to win this one. Okay, Thalia's not gonna do it, unfortunately for you. So, who do we pump? I think the Aspirant, right? Like that. Then like that. And then next turn, we play Adeline, pump Adeline, or Brutal Cathar, depending on what they play. They may have their own Halana Alena. Oh, Valorous Stance. And they just give it to us. They just give it to us. There you go. We went 7-0 into Mythic. And I think this is going to be the last game for today. See if I can at least get one win in the Mythic rank. We're up against Happy Dungeon Master. So I better see some dungeon cards. Once again, we're on the draw, and once again, we have to mulligan. So many 4-drops. This is maybe better. Oh man, maybe I should get rid of one of these lands and hope that we draw a land. Okay, we draw a land. That's good. Maybe we should have kept the 2 Brutal Cathars. Yeah, we definitely should have kept the 2 Brutal Cathars. Sorry, I'm just like trying to think. All right, do they run a whole bunch of Circle of Confinement and Borrowed Time? No, they do not. Well, they still might. Okay, so we'll go with Overgrown Farmland, Brutal Cathar, get there. Kami. We'll grow the Cathar in hopes that that prevent them from. Well, actually, you know what? Now that I think of it, that was probably a bad idea because they do probably run Circle of Confinement, things like that. Jukai Naturalist into Circle of Confinement, maybe? Nope. Mythical Truth. 4 Force-Rated Companion is a little bit more than I can handle. Okay, so we'll play this on red. Okay, so who do we pump? Who do we attack with? Do we attack with the Brutal Cathar? Maybe we attack with the Brutal Cathar. And we go 1 attack. So they're gonna get, yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna get a pretty good pump with that, but it's alright. Hopefully they don't play removal. They go for the Hollow Haunting. Okay. Go for the no blocks. I guess we could have gone for the block and played another Halana Alena with the Hopeful Initiate, but let's see, how can we do this? If we grow the Luminarch Aspirant, attack with all, they'll probably block. Do we keep the Hopeful Initiate back as a blocker? Just in case? I don't think so. Because how many... Okay, how many attacks is that? So add 4. Ask it. Alright, so... Yeah, we don't have to grow Luminarch Aspirant. But Hopeful Initiate... Okay, can't attack unless we grow it. But it won't... Because we'll add 4. Becomes 5. Actually, no. Okay. Sorry, that's a lot of thinking I was doing. I was making sure that the Hopeful Initiate would grow. Alright, and then what we could actually do is before they can play anything else, that. And actually, we could kill the Jukai Naturalist with the Hopeful Initiate, I believe. Okay, Kami Transience is a spirit, so we can't kill that. Okay. So we'll go ahead. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess they realize that they can't keep up. And alright, we get a victory in Mythic. We're still at 94%, but we'll slowly get up there. But for today, I think that's where we're going to end it. And let's review the deck. And holy crap, did that go much better than I expected. 7-0 in Diamond. 7-0. This deck is definitely very powerful. If you just like aggressive, just not a whole lot of thinking involved. I mean, there's thinking involved, don't get me wrong, right? But it's not a control deck. You're just basically playing your creatures, growing them, and attacking. You want quick wins? This is it. Naya Aggro has it. You have Snakeskin Veil. Now, I did think about changing Snakeskin Veil with that new card, Tamio's Safekeeping. Tamio's Safekeeping, I think it was. But honestly, that +1/+1 counter really helps with the Snakeskin Veil, because there's a lot of decks out there that run Meat Hook Massacre, and sometimes adding that +1/+1 counter protects your creature. So I did test out Tamio's Safekeeping, but I went back to Snakeskin Veil. The one of Valorous Stance, I might actually do this. Go 2 here and get rid of that, because I think Valorous Stance is a little bit more useful than the Takedown. The Takedown, if you have no creatures, like you get board wiped, then it's a dead card, right? Oh, I mean, you could play it as land, but you already have 24 lands. So I might test out this deck like that, but as of right now, for best of 1, this is pretty good. Anyway, so I don't know if I'm going to have time to make another video before the rankings reset, but if I am able, if I do have the time, I am working on a Jeskai combo deck that's gaining popularity right now, and I'm working on it right now to make a best of 1 version, because I think the version that's out there now is a best of 3. So see if that makes a dent in Mythic. But anyway, so if you made it this far into the video, I really appreciate it. I've got nothing else to say. Just thank you and have a nice day. Have fun.